Your number one radio station.
Network. Yeah.
Fighting against me and I'm so tired, floating out. Oh, from here on out, I've got to realize the power of learning to let go.
Yeah.
Just let God. Look, enjoy the ride.
Born in the pain, alcoholic veins, over analytical brain, a product of the shame, and running from a past that's checking like the game. Somewhere along the way, somebody snatched my peace and main. Maybe that's the reason I spent decades seeking fame and fortune, hoping that a proper portion would contain the sadness in my eyes. Remember when I came in this music business, all the questions was the same. Why you never smile in your pictures? I refrain from giving you the answer, cause that answer wasn't plain enough for me to see. Cause at the time I knew my name, but didn't know myself, and so I dealt with shit the same. As a fugitive, but running from the truth and shit. I shoot the shit with niggas, but they never knew the shit that's hidden deep within the crevices. Like ever since I was a child, see my mama with the pistol pointed at a dome and how. And the fuck do you expect for me to ever be the best little me that I can be when time is deep inside of me, like IV fluid pumping through the blood of wifey while she's giving birth to my child. I know my thoughts are running wild. Bear with my style, it's just a trial run. Just heard these kids don't know about Malcolm, and I'm sorta heartbroken cause the elders lost hope in our youth. And here I sit dead in the middle, not a little boy no more, but not quite old yet. Waking up in cold sweats, scared that I'm too disconnected from the kid's perspective. The world ain't got no patience for some shit that's introspective. So where in the fuck that leave me? Irrelevant, I guess. Went from heaven sent to element, intelligent but stressed. Damn.
Oh, I swam for miles, only to realize the current is fighting against me, and I'm so tired, floating out. Oh, from here on out, I've got to realize the power is learning to let go and just let God.
One more time.
Swim good, enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Every day I rise, thank God that I am alive.
Yeah.
Swim good, enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Every day I rise, thank God that I am alive.
Permanent vacation for forever. Some things you gotta leave behind. Some people just like weather and seasons. For that reason, I know I always have a leg up. Weatherman forecast me dead last. Think I'm just another nigga. Maybe I'll be the next Black Beatle like Sway Lee. Yeah, I know my worth. These colonizers got to pay me. Yeah, I had to go first cause the rest would never last. I had to show the positives for those that couldn't add. Looking at the ads, they only love us if I ask out, and so I'm out. I got an Audi and it's bad. I said that line cause niggas only respect you if you brag. It don't work on me the same, don't give a fuck about what you have. Everybody claiming boss, none of you niggas got no staff. It don't measure up the same. What's a quarter to a half of a whole lot of problems, nigga? Who taught you to add? Where I'm from, we don't recognize that it's good math if you don't teach the ones that's coming up to multiply their cash. Think for themselves, think beyond sales. Everything with worth don't come with some whistles and some bells. The ones that gotta leave behind, the ones you gotta bail. Meek Mill and working hard ain't too far from a Meek Mill. To keep it real, the realest niggas I know always kept it real. And I'ma tell you, black on black murder been whack. Knife turn me up so they can hit me in the back. Yeah. And that's pretty hard for me when you see hope for niggas and where they all ought to be. Scared to grow wings, Birdman with a bunch of Carter beats. That's old news. Look, nigga, you're talking to mine and me smarter. We had better conversations sitting with barbers, putting hearts in heads of niggas who don't think ahead. Who taught you? Schoolyard. Welcome to the schoolyard. Teach you how to make moves without needing the U-Haul. I was on you all when I was growing up. Now it's you all that's all on these nuts. I'm ballin', having a ball, and I got the balls to say it. Who need inspiration? Well, you know where you can play it. Carolina to the heart, nobody here gon' play it. The day that we expire, Carolina's where the layers. I woke up feeling like Aaliyah. Yeah, $1,000,001. Told these niggas I don't give a single $1,000,001 fuck rap.
Oh, I swam for miles, only to realize realize the current is fighting against me, and I'm so tired of floating out. Oh, from here on out, I've got to realize the power is learning to let go and just let God enjoy the ride.
Network for the strong, not the weak. Yo, is my brothers here? Is my brothers is here? Yeah. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Theory of the culture, built for this network. TOTC boys, and we back with the motherfucking business. For a disclaimer, you're gonna hear words like bitch, asshole, fuck, shit, you know, all types of vulgarity. If vulgarity ain't in your vocabulary, then goddamn it, this show ain't for you. This ain't for you. This ain't for the motherfucker that's trying to be all sedity and proper and everything. This is built for this
not
network. For real. For the strong and not the weak.
Not the weak.
You feel what I'm saying? So, man, without further ado, man, my brothers Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree, I'll go by your host, DJ Mad Knox. What's good with y'all, fellas?
Well, first of all, it was the summer of 14th of my brother Mad Knox. Happy belated birthday. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Another
What's good?
Oh, man, what you do for your born day weekend, my good brother? Yeah.
Man. To sum it up, got high, got drunk. Got more high, got more drunk. And I just got high.
It sounds like you had a ball. Man, so did you go down the pool with your fucking Ray-Bans on and hide in the motherfucker with water that you can't drown in?
I did. I stayed in the shallow water. You know what I mean? Wifey took me to the what was the beach in Long Branch? Is it Long Branch? I think it's Long Branch. Yep. We went there for probably maybe about 3-4 hours. We didn't stay too long because we had a dinner that night. But
right.
Man, I kicked back. I had the Ray-Bans on. My motherfucking sun was kicking. I was high than the summer, my bitch, too. But that water was feeling real weird.
That's why you had them Ray-Bans on like Cartman that one day on the train.
Shit.
A mad ass decides to fuck with. I said, man, that's a passenger that comes through Christopher Street. Hey, Joe, fuck that. He hide in the motherfucker, all loud and saying. I said, man, behave yourself. Man, that motherfucker hide in the motherfucker.
Yo. Man,
that was you this weekend. Oh, shit.
Hey, shout out to Cartman, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cartman. Hey, Cartman, I just want to say I apologize to you, Cartman. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a person that admit that he's wrong. And Cartman, I was wrong for coming at you. Because I understand why you was high that day. I totally understand everything. You know what I mean? I understand why you was high. I understand why you had them shades on and everything. I get it.
You know, Chizz, let me explain this story to you real quick, right? So me and Mad, we just getting ready to go get studio equipment for the first time to bring back to the Boulevard of Linden, right?
Right.
So me and Mad gets on the path, train and shit, right? And I noticed that Cartman I called him Cartman, because he looked like Cartman from South Park.
Right.
Right. But he was just a passenger that with fist pump me here and there. You know. So Mad sit down next to me. I'm sitting down next to Mad. Mad, Mad, I'm not thinking too much. I know it's Cartman, but, I don't think too much to him. Here come Mad nudging me with that elbow. Yo, Jones. That motherfucker right there hiding the motherfucker. You know how Mad talk, right?
Oh, shit.
And I said, Mad. And see, Mad couldn't stop right there. I said, Mad, be cool. Passenger. Nah, Jones. That now his voice started to raise up another. That motherfucker high as hell. That's why he got on them glasses and shit. What is his name, Jones? I said, that's Cartman. I call him Cartman because he look like Cartman from South Park. Cartman high on the motherfucker, Jones. Like, I'm like, yo, man, you know this motherfucker hear you, right? Man, Dad was talking like dude was not even like he wasn't even there, but he was there. Yeah, he was fucking with Cartman and shit. I just go old school, man. Behave yourself.
Hey, Cartman was so goddamn high, that motherfucker ain't even budged towards my way. That motherfucker was like, hey, listen, let him talk, man, let him talk. So
he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he didn't. He was so fucking high, bro. For real. So, nah, but hey, man, listen, Cartman, I apologize to you, brother. I apologize to you. For real.
Okay, man. So over to the birthday weekend. I'm sorry, you just reminded me of some shit. No, sometimes that shit run together. You know?
Yeah, it do, man. We went to this spot on a called the L'Oreal Garden on the Lower East Side in New York. You know what I mean? Nice spot, bro. Real nice spot. Frozen margaritas, Casamigos. Good food there. Everything. It was a whole vibe there, bro. You know what I mean? It was just a fun time, and I was just high the whole fucking day, bro. I was literally high the whole day. Like, I'm serious. Like, it was one of them highs where you want to go to sleep, but you can't really go to sleep because motherfuckers got cameras and shit out. So I'm like, I'm fucking the motherfucking sleep. But I'm up there grooving, dancing to motherfucking punk rock music and shit. You know what I mean? My ears and shit start floating and shit. I'm like, bruh. The dopest part was Leisha was high with me. Oh,
shit.
We both was feeling no pain.
But I'm telling you, I was about to start mosh pitting or something.
No mosh pit. But we was on a nice groove line. You know what I mean? It was a nice groove line. It was a nice outing. Everybody, you know what I mean? Friends, good family around. It was just cool, yo. It was real cool. You know?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Everybody clapping that. You know, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like Chief Rocker. I might celebrate this motherfucker all month. You know what I mean? I might say, cause I still got some shit left from the motherfucking birthday weekend. And remind you, I took Monday off. I know. So I still was recouping from that. Bruh, I had drinks. It was DeLeon tequila. You know that puffy shit. DeLeon tequila. Casamigos. Motherfucking. Chief sent me some motherfucking his famous hooch and shit. You know what I mean? Corn liquor.
Right.
Made some of that motherfucker with. Ooh, brother.
Shout out to Chief.
Shout out to Chief, man. Shout out to Booze out this motherfucker. Remember Spanky's Booze for life?
You just had a little bit of everything.
Bro, oh my God, Chizz. Oh my God. And the crazy part is I still got some left, bro. and I don't even know.
Oh shit! Well, you might as well take these last 2 weeks of the month and make it your birthday month. Word and cheap. Yeah,
real shit. Because
you might as well rock out.
Remind you, my wife was telling everybody was asking my wife what I drink. So, bro, I at least got like maybe I say about 4 or 5 bottles of motherfucking De Leon tequila in the house. Then I got another Amigos. Bruh, listen to me. I just sat there and was like, bruh, I literally got mad tequila that'll last me probably for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Seriously.
And what you was drinking that De Leon straight or what type of chaser you put with that?
No, that tequila goes straight. You just do like an orange or a lime or a lemon in your shit. That's all, but that goes straight, bro. That goes straight.
Yep. You know how Puffy do the De Leon now with the orange slices.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The light version you gotta do with the orange. The dark version you could do with like a lime or a lemon and shit. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Old school. A lime to a lemon to a lime. We gonna have a good time.
And that's what the fuck I did, yo. That's what the fuck I did. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock, bro. Oh man. The good part was, bro, I woke up with no hangovers. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's beautiful.
I woke up. I didn't Earl or nothing. So it was like the weed and shit was balancing me out along with everything. You feel what I'm saying? Because I just remember I just was like mad hungry though. You know what I mean? Because I was so high. You're right. I was so high. I was like just mad hungry and shit. So I'm like, bruh. I woke up, my sleep, oh my God, the sleep was pleasant, bro. Woo, brother. Listen, I
know even if you had a hangover, you wouldn't have cared. Like, shit.
I gotta give a shout out, special shout out, and a round of applause to my mama. Gotta give it to my mama. Let's talk about Real shit. My kids would have been fucking watching themselves, fucking with me and Lucy. We was so, bro. You talking about?
Hey man, them kids would have been fresh out of fucking luck.
Fresh out of fucking luck. Fresh out of fucking luck. So shout out to moms who held down the children. You know what I mean? And brother,
okay.
Listen, that sleep was so good. You know how you sleep so good, you wake up, look at your ceiling, be like, what the fuck day it is? What time it is? It was one of them motherfuckers. Yo, for real, y'all know that sleep. Come on now, everybody, and built for this chat room background listeners, everybody. Y'all always had that one night when y'all wake the fuck up, look at the ceiling and wonder where the fuck you at, what day it is, and what time it is. You know what I mean?
And what the fuck goes on?
What the fuck goes on, right? And first of all, you gotta look at your surroundings because you don't know where you at, if you made it to the house or not. Once you realize you in the house, you be like, okay, what the fuck time is it? You know what I mean? Because it feel like
you don't even remember how you got to the house.
Bro, I don't, that's the crazy part, Chizz. I don't remember how I got to the house. I don't remember how I got into bed. All I know is my wife said when I hit the bed, I crashed. Hard body. Boom. I ate something and just crashed. Right there.
You ain't even remember what you ain't even remember what you ate.
Be honest with you, she said I ate the rest of the burger because I bought a burger home from the restaurant. So I ate that. I went to the room, she said, and just flopped on the bed, bro. Flop. Wow.
And you was out.
Gone, bro. Gone. Woke up with no pain. You know what I mean? That's only thing I remember was waking up that next day. I had a blanket on and shit. I'm in my motherfucking drawers and my socks and shit. You know what I mean? No t-shirt or nothing. I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? Like, bro, and that's
that fucked up shit right there,
bro.
Yeah,
stared at the ceiling.
Your pants be in the corner of the room.
Bro, she took everything off. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck happened. You feel what I'm saying?
So you passed out in the bed with your full outfit on.
Straight up. That only thing I did was I ate and crashed. That's all I did.
Yeah,
so when
you
I
fucked
woke
up.
Bro,
You
listen
fucked
to
up.
me. That was a hell of a night, bro. Hell of a night. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, if my 39th was like this, I can't wait till my 40th, goddammit. Let's pop it up. Yeah, man. So how y'all brothers feeling, man? How was y'all weekend?
Pretty good. Can't call it, might spoil it, you know.
Chizz got a new phone, man.
Chizz got new. Hey, let's cheer for that
Goddamn time, right?
Hey, man, that motherfucker had complained to me. Just saw that daggone area code come up. Like, I only know one other motherfucker with that area code, and that's you, man, right?
Right.
Man, I ain't picked that motherfucker up. Still trying to explain to my ass on the motherfucking freeway. Joe, that's my number. That's a 551, Joe.
Hey,
okay, motherfucker.
Hey, listen. I just rolled the dice and picked up because he kept blowing me up too, and I'm like, why the fuck
Charge
credit
in.
card people keep
Bluetooth
on
mode.
calling me?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
So,
The Bluetooth device paired.
hello, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, why the fuck these motherfucking credit card people keep on blowing my shit up, right? I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers keep blowing my shit up, and they blow. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm at this point, I'm getting ready to curse this motherfucker out, right? I'm like, hello, Chizz, come on, yo. What the fuck goes on, Roundtree? It's my new number, man. Hey, man, you was about to get the business, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to curse. He was like, nigga, I put the phone number in the group chat. I was like, yo, you did. But I ain't even pay that shit no attention. I ain't gonna You know what I mean? So,
and both of y'all treat me like a goddamn bill collector and shit.
Hey, man,
yeah, I don't think
listen, bro, listen. You know, I ain't gonna put the business out here, but you know, we got some shit going. We got some shit pending. You know, we got
that's why I put it on the group chat, because I see that y'all never gonna answer that shit.
Yeah.
So Chizz. Now when we call you and shit, right? You gonna pick up your fucking phone, right?
Hell no.
If I hear it,
Hell no.
Hell if I hear it,
hell.
what you mean if you hear it?
Exactly. That motherfucker gonna put that shit on vibrate. He gonna drink on his beer, smoke on his weed, don't want ghetto tube, or motherfucking tune into OnlyFans. You know, Chizz got a new phone now. He about to flood that shit with all types of porn and shit. Oh, shit now. Chizz got a new phone out this bitch. Oh, shit. That motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know when black people, we get a new phone, we take that shit anywhere we go and shit. You know what I mean? That motherfucker gonna be dropping the deuce on the phone and shit, going through apps and shit.
Wait. Before he drop the deuce, you gotta put the deuce pad there.
Yeah, he gonna put the deuce pad.
Yeah,
you know, cause we don't read the manual for shit. When we get new shit, we'll read the manual will tell us everything we need to know about our phone. We don't look at the shit. The shit be on the side like a motherfucker. You know, we some on-site people and shit. We on site with our phone and shit. We like to motherfucker progress our phones and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's one of them things where you gotta understand on the levels of what's going on. Chizz is not, bruh. Chizz got a whole new phone, people. So with me and Jones, we gonna be lucky to even get in touch with this motherfucker right now, for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. What you call his old phone, the subwoofer and shit?
The subwoofer.
He got a new one and shit.
Yeah. Chizz is happy he got a new phone, cause now we can't go on his ass and shit. That motherfucker, yeah. I ain't gonna be on this shit doing too much. You know what I mean? For my phone.
No, he's still gonna be on there because Chizz gonna fuck up something. You know?
Oh yeah, he absolutely is. He done got Verizon. He got all uppity and shit. Yeah. So that kind of motherfucker right there, man. Right.
I don't know what the fuck. What did he have? One of them government phones last time and shit?
Yeah.
That motherfucker got all uppity. You know, his auntie came around there, because she came around there, right, the way he tell a story, and just hooked his ass up with a new phone.
And she
3 months free.
She got a 5G jump board, right, Roundtree?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm different. Yeah, Flex is different. Hey, man, we ain't gonna never hear from this motherfucker.
I'm telling you, bro.
Only time we gonna hear from Chizz is when it's time to do the show.
That's it. Chizz, hey, y'all, Jones.
Y'all make that shit sound bad, man.
No, but Jones brought up a good point one day. We was talking about your ass, Chizz. We was like, yo, we love Chizz, but you know, you only hear from Chizz when it's around the time to do the show. You know, Chizz got that motherfucking David Ruffin complex and shit. You know, that motherfucker only come around when the show go on. Other than that, you don't see Chizz.
Man. You know, why don't you show up to a rehearsal, David? Yes, some of us need more work than others. Ain't that right, Otis? You wish you could work it like me. Ain't that right, Blue? Ain't that right, Blue? Yeah, we just doing something. Oh, hell no. Yeah, Chizz became that motherfucker.
Yo, for real, bro. You know, Chizz, they around Sunday, y'all, he starts sending us shit that he want us to talk about on the show and shit. You know what I mean?
You be seeing him. You be seeing him, man.
You're like, yo, now, the time from when we record the show to when we air the show, and the show go off live, right? From that point, you be like, yo, you speak to that motherfucker Roundtree? Nah. Yo, you spoke to that motherfucker Roundtree? Nah. Jones, what's good? It's Friday. You spoke to that motherfucker Roundtree? No. As you know, here comes Sunday. Roundtree sending us drink champ shit. All types of shit.
He sent me that shit. He sent me that shit with the neon on the drink. I just watch it.
Yeah.
He sent me that shit. You know, I think we all do it now since Mad Creed set up the group chat. Like, I'll send like little shit, Chizz send like little shit, Mad will send like little shit, and hopefully we kind of look at the shit and, you know, prepare for the show without talking to each other.
Right.
So here comes his ass. Neon drink champ. You know why? Motherfucker is. You know, but it's good shit. It's good shit material for the show, you know?
Yeah.
But like, Chizz, I don't think man, okay, come on, man. This ain't even you doing too much or nothing at this point.
No.
When the last time you talked Chizz?
Shit. On a level.
Hey, man, I'm back, man. I'm back. You don't want to hear all that shit, Chizz. I got a question. When the last time you talked Chizz, man?
Hey, bro. Today. Just now.
Right before the show. I ain't talking Chizz about a fucking week.
Right. For real. Hey, Jones, I done created music. What you said, Jones? Every time your ass create music, man, Chizz ass never fucking around and shit. You know what I mean?
Every time, we on the phone, man. Look, all right, what happens, Bill, for this? Me and Matt will be on the phone, right?
Right.
And Matter was getting his own. You know, I'm just getting home from work, whatever the case may be, because our shits were kind of the same, but not. So, Matter, like, be on some beat shit, and I'm just like on the drive home. You know, we call it the drive home. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of hot, man. So I finally get in the crib, right? Matter like, hey, Jones, man. Trying to call Chizz, man. Join in with track I'm making. Mad calls motherfucker up, put me on hold. Come the fuck back. That motherfucker Chizz drove the fuck home. That's it.
Yo, for real, bro.
Oh shit.
For real. And then he'll text 5 hours later. My bad, bro. I fell asleep.
That's his whole shit, man. He did that shit to me last night. Hold on, wait, man. He did that shit to me last night, right? I swear to the Lord. I got home, right? I worked on Fridays and shit, right? I'm up, you know, I'm jamming to some music. And I got, some cool ass record I want to talk about in a minute. So I let me, text Chizz.
Right.
Chizz gonna text me back. I'm still up. I'm gonna hit you back. Right? so this is how it went on some real shit, right?
Oh, shit.
I'm waiting for Chizz. I said, all right, fuck it. Let me go on YouTube. Not ghetto tube, Chizz, but YouTube. Ghetto tube. Yeah, YouTube. Right. I'm waiting for Chizz to call back, right? He don't call me fucking back. I get a text sometime in the morning after I wake the fuck up. Yo, bro, I'm sorry, man. These drinks got clever. I say, this motherfucker here, man.
Right?
Yeah, I called you earlier, but you thought I was the bill collector. Well, that's because you always got these fucked up phones like that.
Yo.
The hell you want me to do?
That motherfucker put in the chat, yo, I be like, yo, hit me up, man. I want to link the 3-way. I'm on the phone with Jones. Here. Me and Jones done had like a 2-hour conversation and hung up. This motherfucker hit back 30 minutes after that saying, bro, my bad, I just got finished eating. Motherfucker, you was eating for a whole 2 hours out this bitch? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I said, bro, yeah, my bad, bro, I just got finished eating. Oh, I'm like, this motherfucker high out of his mind right now, man. For real. That's motherfucking Chizz, bro. But, hey, listen. Chizz got the 5G jump ball. He talking different. Now, Jones, we got to see how this going to play out now.
All right. Let's clap for Chizz getting the 5G.
Let's clap for Chizz getting the 5G. Hey, Chizz, what you got going on, brother? What's going on with the culture, man?
Hey, man, y'all seen that Murder Inc. shit, Drink Champs?
I started.
Earl God, he was going in on Ashanti.
Yeah, I started.
Yeah, I saw clips, but I think he went a little too far. I understand he was mad. He was mad at her because he said originally she owed more albums, but he said he could have been, an asshole about it, but he just let her go. And then later on, they wanted to do one of the reunion tours, and she told him she don't want nothing to do with Murder Inc. She's not doing it, that's it. And he felt kind of like betrayed in the sense. But I understand that. I understand all that, because usually people don't get out of deals like that, man. Know that. You have to figure out some type of situation. So he let her go. But, but they were talking around. So, we don't know. That's between them. But he just was going in on her, calling her bitches to the point where Ja Rule like, yo, chill out. So Earl went to go take a leak, came back, was like, you know what, I don't want nobody to think I'm a woman hater, and I just like calling women bitches. He said, it's just the way I talk. But I think he was a tad bit a little too far.
Yeah, I agree.
He did.
That that lets you further know that he was invested real heavy with her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. I think he was in love with her.
Right, because you carrying that type of emotion after 20 plus something years, you know what I mean? And then she wasn't built for certain shit. Ashanti wasn't built for the whole Fed case and everything else, you know what I mean? So it scared her off. What as an executive, what he's pretty much mad about, and I won't say I feel him, but I kind of feel him 50% of it, is that Ashanti is trying to re-record her first album. You feel what I'm saying? So, even with that being said, like you try to re-record your album so you can hold the masters to it. And he done sold all the catalog. He sold the catalog to somebody else. $200-something million. Yeah, so at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you know, he was like, yo, they was trying to get the stems for me, the instrumental stems and all this other stuff. And I as a producer, I could feel him on that level. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't do no shit like that. You could have, I mean, even though they knew Earl wasn't going to give Ashanti shit, but she could have had an outside person, you know, try to negotiate some shit. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm going to throw you this amount of M's, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be.
And she still owe albums. Like, technically, she still owe albums, but he signed off that she could just leave the label.
Right, so she don't owe him shit. She don't owe him shit. Right, Once he signed off to the release from the label, she don't owe him shit. But what she want to do is control her master, because every time she performs that first album, Irv gets a percentage of it. Well, used to until I'm sure. Put it like this: they say he sold the masters to this person, but knowing Irv, he still got a percentage of the masters.
Yeah, you know he didn't sell 100% of his masters.
Exactly. Just like we don't see
he could name a hell of a deal.
Right. We don't see fucking Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin like that, but they still got a percentage in Def Jam like a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things.
I just think the whole situation was handled crazy, and you know that's what you get when you mix business with pleasure.
Yeah, because Fat Joe, even with Fat Joe, I guess Fat Joe took to offense that how Ja Rule like beat him in the verses, and you know, Fat Joe took offense to Irv Gotti saying something in that nature and shit. So I don't know. Like,
it was like Fat Joe, that's not my friend.
Right.
So basically, I don't give a fuck what he say. Technically.
But Irv Gotti produced...
he was trying to take the Ashanti side on it.
But Irv Gotti produced one of Joe's biggest hits, the What's Love record.
Yeah.
So, I don't... You know what I mean? I think, at the end of the day, them brothers just need to straight up sit down and whatever communication they need to be communicated with, you know what I mean? Let them figure that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit just got messy. He was talking about how they had sex, and after that he took a shower and he came up with the melody for her song Happy. And I'm like, yo, nobody don't need to know all these details like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does messy. He just, you know, it's funny when you think about old school beef, because other people have been cool with each other or uncool, one way or another for like 20, 30 years.
Right.
But the thing is money involved. It's feelings involved. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of funny when you talk about that kind of circle with them. You know, Ja Rule always... what I like about Ja Rule, because he's in the middle of everything. But he's always saying... Yeah. But I know that without knowing it.
Right.
Like, and I know that got to be uncomfortable. Yeah, so he has to sit there and try to chill everybody out. I'm sure his one-on-ones with Irv got to be crazy. I'm sure his one-on-ones with Fat Joe got to be crazy. And it's like, look, we've been here before. Why are we doing this now? Like, Ja Rule, I actually like Ja Rule. You know, just for doing that.
Right.
Not so much as the artist, but like when it comes to keeping a camp together and keeping a camp cool and turning shit down, he's the guy. He's your guy.
Yeah.
You know what? He seems like the only cool-headed person. Let's clap for Jaro. Let's clap. Yeah. You know what I want to talk about? What's up? And we I didn't mean to cut that segment. Anybody have anything else to say about that segment?
No, again.
No. All right, so the one-on-one geeking now is the day we actually recorded our last show. Brittany Grinding. I want to go into that because we just recorded a show that day.
Right.
And then her sentence came. And they released that news out. Yeah.
Right.
How y'all feel about that? I think it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Even I was watching Fredro Starr was doing an interview, and he was like, every time I go to Russia, I smoke mad weed in Russia. We don't have no problems when we go to Russia. So he was like, it got to be something else to that situation. Go ahead, Fredro. He's like, they never bothered me. He said we smoked in front of the popo out there and everything. Like, never was a problem. Now, this athlete, they want to give her 10 years for, what was it? It wasn't even straight weed. It's like, this oil or some shit, vape or some shit like that. Yeah. I think it's bullshit. I think it's something else to it. And I think they need to hurry up whatever they trying to do. Because I don't think that girl built for all that. She's an athlete. She's not used to being in them type of predicaments. Get her the fuck out. She don't deserve to be there. Not for no vape. Not for no cannabis. I'm gonna tell you. No, that's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you how I think about it. Brittany Grinding. Yeah. I bet you if it was Britney Spears, this wouldn't be the same situation.
Right.
But because it goes back to the color of her skin. Right. The gorilla in the roll. See, that's how they doing it. Now, the crazy part is Russia want to make a deal. I guess we got an arms dealer for Russia. Right. You give up the arms dealer, and we'll give up Brittany Grinding. Now, like a trade. Right. So, and you know, Brittany Grinding said, I don't want y'all to think this is political. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that. Yes, it is political. Yes, it is. Very. Yeah. So, I feel bad for her in a sense. Now, especially now that you just told me the Fredro Starr shit, Chizz, I wasn't up on that. Okay, so why didn't y'all rush Fredro?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I think she was targeted on purpose.
I think
it's like you said, it's very political.
And the fact that this shit is in the middle of a war that U.S. is taking Ukraine side.
Inside, yeah.
Of it all. Excuse me. Of it all. It's like, because like me and Jones, when we had our backstories on this is not her first rodeo of bringing weed in there. You feel what I'm saying? No. She knew the rules. Right. She knew the rules. She played ball for Russia over the summer, over her past years of being in the WNBA or whatever the case may be. That's where they get their bread at. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're not getting that much bread over here in the States. So they go overseas and get their bread over there. Okay, so, you know, she like you said, she knew the rules. She knew that whatever the case, the situation may be. Now, in the middle of a war, they all of a sudden pulled her card and say, "Oh,
well, that's what made it look. It was a surely bad timing on that. Right? Yeah. I guess she thought that. I guess she thought that since she got away with it before, that she was gonna get away with it again.
Well, they know
timing.
But they know who she is over there. She's a
that's what I'm saying.
Over there. But that's what I'm saying. In the middle of the war, they trying to make her as an example. You feel what I'm saying?
Example, yeah.
And
and that's fucked up that she got to, go through all that.
Yeah, and they pretty much fucked.
Because how long she been sitting? How long she been sitting already?
For a good while, bro. For a good while. You feel what I'm saying? For a good while. So, I don't know.
And they don't record a prison out there. They had some type of name for it. A penal something. It's kind of like a piece of shit where they send her.
Yeah. It's crazy. Then I read one clip. They said she could be coaching basketball while serving her sentence. Like, come on now. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, y'all really...
The girl's still young. The girl's in her prime. She wants to play.
But that's what she get her bread at, too. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she was paying off certain folks or whatever the case may be. My thing is how, from the outside looking in, I'm looking at it as, like, yo, she went into some shit in the middle of the war. They caught her with it. They know she been doing it. They know who she is. Yeah. They know her celebrity status. So clearly you trying to make an example and fuck the United States over. That's what you're doing. She's basically the casualty of war. You know what I mean? Literally, in the sense of, okay, now y'all want to back Ukraine, y'all want to do all this other shit. Guess what? We got one of your own, and for you to get her back home, we want one of our owns to come back. Now at this point,
they want them in their custody.
But now at this point too, being the person of who voted Biden and Harris in, you kind of looking at them with the side eye, like, okay, what y'all gonna do? You know what I mean? Is y'all gonna Brittany riding that motherfucker, or y'all gonna bring her home? What's up? Because we voted y'all in thinking y'all was a whole different regime of what we had in the past. So, what's up?
We got bamboozled with them.
That's what I'm saying.
Joe ain't been outside yet. Joe been catching the goddamn COVID, though. He old as shit.
Yeah.
Catching the COVID. And he don't do shit about nothing.
Yeah.
He don't do shit about nothing.
You hear what Trump said about Brittany?
That she spoil you.
What did he say?
Spoil. Yeah.
She spoil you.
Spoil.
Yeah. I'm not a Trump dude, you know what I'm saying? But, like, there is some credence to what he said. And I hate that, but she probably was doing that shit.
She's privileged. We all could give it that. We all could agree on that. I agree on that.
Right. And she probably went over it. It wasn't her first rodeo. And I think that they took the 800-pound gorilla in the room and was like, all right, we're going to get her. And it was probably somebody within their own camp in Russia. You know what I'm saying?
Well, certainly.
Somebody set her up. That's how I feel.
Right.
That's how I feel. Right. So like, it's kind of crazy that Trump has said that Mr. Plead the Fifth. That's a whole other story.
Oh, yeah.
That's shit out of control right there. But you know what? Let's get Brittany grinding home. Let's put our hands together and get Brittany grinding home.
No, really?
I think she learned her lesson at this point.
Until you said the Fredro Starr thing, Chizz. Yeah. Why did they arrest Fredro?
Yeah. Oh, you taking Britney. Okay, cool. Again, like I said, if her name was Britney Spears, this would not be a problem.
Oh, no.
Say it again.
If this was Britney Spears instead of Britney grinding,
this would
not be a problem.
Amen to that. She would have been home.
Britney Spears crazy than a motherfucker.
Right. Britney Spears would have been home already. I don't see.
Sure,
I don't see what's taking so long to negotiate this deal, though. Like Kamala Harris, you speak all this black woman power, and there's nothing against you, and I'm not trying to talk bad about you, but that's another black woman in itself too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, she might be spoiled. She might have knew the rules. She might have XYZ. Okay, but she didn't plan on going over there to get arrested. She was planning on going over there to make money to provide for her family. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's my thing too. We don't know who, if it's really hers or the people around her.
Shut her up. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Because it been times where how many rappers done got blamed for shit that they entourage done did, but they had to take the whole weight of the shit more than the entourage did. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you talking about it was one of them liquid vapes, if I'm thinking about a liquid vape that sells over here, it's no more than a fucking gram or two on a liquid. That ain't even about. But see, again, every country is different. I don't know how Russia running their shit.
Yeah, we don't know the rules and how they get
one
shit over there.
One thing is, like, the one thing I looked at with the Brittany Griner thing, she's gay. They don't like that over there.
Right.
They don't like that over there. She over there with the motherfucking Black Lives Matter shirts and shit. That probably ain't go too good with the Russians.
Right. In the middle
like
of
sometimes you got she got the dreads in her hair. You're right. You got to walk a certain way sometimes. And I think Brittany Griner, if I looked at the Russians, they're against a lot of the shit that we're for. So, let's make her an example. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she talked some shit over there that they didn't like. Maybe she was somebody that they didn't like because of her beliefs. Maybe they didn't.
You're right.
The Black Lives Matter shirts that she was wearing over there. Sometimes you can't go to other places and create the rules. And I think that's what, I don't know if she was just freedom of speech with it, and that's cool too, sister. But like the way the Russians move, I think that she was definitely the gorilla in the room. That's how I feel.
And that's why I said,
like, you're not in America no more. Like, you're in a whole different country that follows different procedures and does different shit. And this too.
But that's why I said,
dickhead.
That's why I'm not trying to cut you off, Roundtree. I'm sorry, but that's why I said it kind of goes back to your team. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like if I'm walking over there with that, and I got you two brothers around me, I'm expecting y'all to pull my coat and be like, yo, man, you might want to take that shirt off, bro. You know what I mean? Or you might, you know what I mean? I know we on some black power shit, but you know, right now we somewhere else, bro. We not home, so you know, just we
gonna attract some attention that we don't necessarily want.
Right. So my thing is, on the contrary of whatever went on, like you said, from a gram of liquid weed that probably she been getting away with, or her team been getting away with for so long, for how many years she been playing ball over there, in the midst of everything. Like you said, she gay, she a black woman, she got dreads, full with tattoos, Black Lives Matter, and on top of that, your whole fucking country took a side on some shit that ain't really had nothing to do with them. Hey, now we got something to fuck the United States over on. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And you know what's crazy about this whole thing? Don't get it fucked up. Brittany Griner was a beast at Gala. A beast.
Yes.
And transfers to the WNBA. Still a beast. You know what's crazy? She gonna be known for this shit more than her basketball career.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. She's
like, when you Google her name, that's what's gonna pop up.
Right. American basketball player was arrested for that right at the top.
Right at the top.
It ain't gonna be about
right at the top, very top.
It's not gonna be about her point percentage. It's not gonna be about how many dunks she got. It's not gonna be about none of that shit.
Yep.
And there's people that probably don't know who Brittany Griner was until this.
That's a fact.
As far as worldwide?
Right. That is a fact.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because honestly, I didn't know too much about her until this shit happened.
Right. And it kind of tarnishes your legacy. You know what I'm saying? That's when it comes down to choices and decisions.
Yeah.
She thought shit was sweet. You know, hey, this the wrong. Something like I said, somebody should have pulled her to the side.
Yo, she got.
You know what's happening now. You know where we at.
She got arrested for the shit we trying to release people off of now. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's motherfucking legal. Then the motherfuckers been serving mad time for a gram and shit. Now coming home, she go to fucking whole nother country and get locked up for the shit that we motherfucking releasing motherfuckers for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now motherfuckers is getting their shit expunged and shit like that. Right. So,
and you getting
like
your shit added on.
Oh my God.
This shit is the most backwards shit ever.
Yeah, right. It's very backwards. Good word. Because now she goes to another country, when we finally decide to legalize it,
right,
and tax it and all that bullshit, she goes over there and gets arrested for the same shit that brothers and sisters were getting arrested over here.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, that shit crazy. I'll tell you, Brittany Griner goes down
2 years.
Yeah, because they
in one of the most worst. They put her down in a hole, basically. They're only court prisoners, like I said. They're only court prisoners over there. Certain type of name they got.
I'll tell you what,
for that shit.
Brittany Griner better get her motherfucking hand game up or something. Because them Russians out there, they just as gangsters as us over here.
But then they dragging their feet about doing this trade deal, you know, and it's the thing about Joe and Kamala. Y'all got to know that we voted in the lesser evil because Joe and Kamala was behind a whole bunch of shit, mass incarceration.
Right.
If you look it up with Kamala with California, a lot of motherfuckers got locked up over that shit. Over some dumb shit too. Over some shit where it could have been handled a different way, but I guess she was trying to further her career. Mm-hmm. With Joe, the same shit. He was involved in a lot of different shit. You know, these are public records. Yeah. But we ain't had no choice but to vote in the lesser evil. That's the whole thing about it. It's either take Trump back or deal with the lesser evil. Okay, I guess we deal with the lesser evil.
So at this point, let me ask y'all brothers this. If you were the president, do you make the trade?
I would have made it. Because it ain't like she killed somebody or she hurt somebody out there. All she had was goddamn cannabis vape oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. We don't need no American, like Jones was saying, the shit that we trying to fix over here, it's like they outdated with that. They still locking people up over that shit. But we need to get her hell up out of there. We don't need no American for no goddamn cannabis cannabis vape charge sitting in a fucking shithole over there. Get her out of there. Make the trade. Get her out of there.
Yeah. Jones, what about you? Would you make the trade?
I think Joe was in a tough situation because how do you release the arms dealer based on an athlete?
If you were president, what would you do?
To keep peace, I'd probably do the trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I said the same thing too.
Yeah, I do the trade. I do the trade, but I would keep my eyes heavy on that arms deal.
Right.
Yeah. Where's you bearing arms at, motherfucker? So,
yeah. But the question is, are they putting him in prison over there? That would have to be like a thing to the deal.
They don't say that, but it doesn't matter, Chizz, because they know who he is and they want to bear arms.
Right.
So,
yeah.
That's what that's about. That's about artillery. That's about all that other stuff. So, I would still make the trade. If I was CEO, get my girl home. All right, here goes this motherfucking arms dealer. But I'm gonna keep an eye on going.
I was saying, it ain't like the girl killed nobody or hurt nobody.
No, we don't want to leave no Americans sitting in a shithole in Russia. Right, like that. You know what I'm saying? That girl ain't built like that. No, she's an athlete. Yeah. That like to smoke weed, you know.
Facts.
So let's bring her over here and deal with her over here. Right.
Facts. Well,
yeah, that's where we're at. Yeah, I make the trade. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I make the trade.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yeah. Joe dragging his feet.
Yeah.
You know, man. Joe ain't been outside. Joe got the COVID. Joe caught the COVID about 2-3 times. I think the COVID affected his brain or something. His brain was already affected. He was old as shit. I thought he old as shit. You know, that's why, like, for me, man, I'm independent, man. Like, none of these motherfuckers represent me.
Right.
Trump, fuck him too. Biden, fuck him too. Come on, fuck her too. None of these people represent me. They're not going to come and sit down and eat dinner at my table. They're not going to, well, I'm pretty sure Chizz and man, they ain't going to do it for you either. But, like, you get into politics and all this bullshit. You know, I mean, I get it. Someone got to do it. It's like anything else. Somebody got to do it.
Right.
Somebody got to be president. Somebody got to be senator. I don't really give a fuck about them names. To me, those people do not represent me.
Yeah,
they don't represent you. Like, why would you? I mean, I see what Chizz is saying, nothing less evil, but those people do not represent us. I understand that because they're in a bubble. They're not with the people. We here. We're live and present. Right, know what they're going to do? Take presidency, go on the right books, millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. So the president doesn't really get paid a lot. The president is just a figurehead. Yeah, they get a salary. They get what? The salary. No, the salary ain't shit. If you talk about Donald Trump, he didn't need that job. It was bigger than the money for him. Power. Yeah, exactly. Connects. That's how the power is worth more than money. Having power. Well, if you already have the money, the power is just... He's already rich. Right. So, you know, those people don't represent us. Those people are people... We talk about it on the show, but if you really think about it, they do not represent us. Democrats or Republicans. The thing is, because they're all a bunch of fucking crooks at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. I don't think they start that way. I just think that once they see what's available to them, I'm gonna take the ball along with it. So they actually take advantage, right? But they do not represent us. No, they do not. Know who represents us? Us. Say that again. Know who represents us? Us. Because those people do not care about a Mad Knox. They don't care about an Earl. They don't care about a Chief Rockers. They don't care about Chizz Run. They don't care about none of that shit. They just drop off money trying to make us feel good. The rest of it is our hustle and flow that makes, quote unquote, America what it is. See, they live off the rap game. Hey, let's put it in our corporate. Let's put it in our because they can make money off of it. And I'm not mad at somebody who knows how to hustle and make money off of it, even if you are in the political field. But like my thing is, they do not represent us. Trust me. Mm-hmm. I'm sure everybody that's listening to this shit, whenever they listen to it, is going to go, you know what, Earl was right about that. And it's not so much about Earl being right. It's more about they do not represent us. Us represents us.
Right. Yeah, man, I feel you on that. And with that being said, fellas, we approaching our hour. We gonna take a small little cigar smoke, bathroom.
You motherfucker right.
And we're gonna be right back with the rest of the dairy of the culture, cause we ain't no motherfucking vulture show.
Fucking vultures.
You know what I mean? Prayers up to Brittany Griner. Hope you get home soon. And man, we be right back, man, right here on the culture, baby. Let's go.
Sip lemonade as we laid inside the shade. My heart was captured when you possessed it, caressed it, blessed it, even suggested you love me and I love you, and together it would just be us two. I would protect you in your moment of fear. Relax, lover, come here and let's create this heavenly fantasy. When you lay next to me, I need you and only you to give me more. Tender love right down to the core. If you could read what's on my mind, you will find my feelings are genuine. Day after day, you're the one I'm thinking of, with lots of love. Say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Make love every day, okay, produce. I ride through the tunnel of love, share a milkshake, carve our name in a tree by the lake. Look in your eyes cause I miss you much. The way you say I love you, seal in your gentle touch. We reminisce with a French kiss, and out of all the girls, you're the first on my list. The only one now, and truly for life. My fiancé and future wife. Now you realize you're the one I'm thinking of, with lots of love. Like a queen, stroke like a kitten. Every night you're the mitten I'm fitting. Tease your lips with the tip of my tongue, and there's no doubt about it, lady, I'm strung on your love, looks and affection. You're qualified, top choice selection. Woman of a darker breed. Cutie, you got what I need. Pour the champagne and toast the glass. Taste but don't drink too fast, cause we got many nights to cuddle by the fireplace. You blush when I touch your face. Now you realize you're the one I'm thinking of, with lots of love. Lots of love.
Tuned in to your number one radio station.
Network. Yes, sir. You are tuned in to Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. We are Theory of the Culture, TOTC boys. Myself, DJ Mad Knox, Earl Jones, Chizz, Roundtree. Man, you can catch Built for This Network wherever you receive podcasting at. Wherever you receive podcasting at. I mean, that's Google Podcasts, Apple, iHeartRadio, Castbox, YouTube, Deezer, Spreaker. Oh man, it's just the name of few. Spotify, all of that good shit. You feel what I'm saying? But this segment right here that's coming up, for those first time listeners, we got a segment that was created by the undisputed champion. 30-36-2. You know what I mean? By 22 knockouts. Chizz Roundtree. You know what I mean?
Let's call me Money Mayweather. Call me Floyd.
Let's give it You doing too much is basically anything that a person does, they doing basically just what it says. They doing too much. You know what I mean? Nobody is exempt from the you doing too much. That means your mama, your dog, your baby, your cousin, your newborn baby, 1 year old baby could be doing too much. You know what I mean? But what we don't touch is the Most High, whoever you pray to, or the dead. Because me and my crew, we, as much as we do curse and do all that, we do believe in our Most High, and we are not going to hell for none of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, yo, without further ado, my man Earl Jones got a You Doing Too Much for y'all. Give it to him, Jones.
Let's do let that drag out. You know, man, you know, we got the TOTC boys thing going on. And, you know, I think it's like almost like a, how can I say this? It's an oxymoron. Oxymoron, y'all? Oxymoron.
Yeah.
Okay, so social media is doing too much. You ever see these posts, man, and people like doing these stunts and fucking themselves up and just to get views and shit? you ever see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Motherfuckers riding bicycles and shit down the motherfucking subway train station, about to get hit by the train and shit.
Right.
Now
I'm gonna kill their goddamn self.
Oh my God! My question is this: are they doing it for the act of sports and what they feel they're good at, or are they doing too much and recording this shit and getting fucked? Some of these people get fucked up.
Yeah, they do.
Like for views.
Right, they do.
It's crowd pleasing, man. They do anything for the views in life.
Yeah, have we gotten to the point where, okay, I don't really have any talent, but the talent I do have, I want to get views for it, even if I fuck myself up. I know, built for this, and I'm talking to everybody right now. How many times do you want to fuck yourself up? And I know y'all see the posts via Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. How many times are you going to try to fuck yourself up just to get views, to be famous? Do you want fame? Because last time I checked, fame don't pay your bill.
Talk to him.
You know, right. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, because, like, I want my limbs. I want everything working. I want my extremities on my fingers and toes to be working. And I just feel like people are doing too much. Now, are they doing too much to get the fame and hopefully see the money on the back end? Or are they doing too much because they're just not that talented? So, like, I think that's a different kind of you doing too much. But it seems like every post I see on the timeline, it's one more crazier thing than the next. It's like, yo, you doing too much.
It's like everybody trying to top each other with the crazy.
Right. You like, some people, say that again.
Everybody trying to top each other with the craziness. It's like, okay, you want to jump off a bridge? Okay, I'm going to jump in front of a train. Okay, you want to jump in front of a train? Okay, I'm going to jump in the goddamn ocean with the damn sharks swimming in it.
And this shit is recorded. This is recorded to put on there. Like, I was like, listen, I don't think I need that.
Pure stupidity.
Yeah, right. I just mad expound. I'm like, you was gonna say something.
But my thing is they selling their souls to go viral?
Absolutely, think so.
But see,
I mean, some of the posters.
Now the dice.
Go ahead, man.
I'm not trying to cut you off, brother. I'm sorry, but the roll of the dice is this: you can fuck yourself all up and not get that many views, and you just have a fucked up like spleen or some shit. You know what I mean? For the rest of your life. So you really risking your body on the count of maybe I'll be famous from TikTok or whatever these social media outlets that's plugging this shit, and hopefully we can make money off of this shit. Steady being smart. If you're gonna do some shit like this, build your own website. Have the traffic go to your own website. Why the fuck would you sit here and put some shit up for free on a social media where you can direct the traffic to your own website and motherfucker get paid off of that? Hell, at least if I got a fucked up spleen, at least I got some money to cover this motherfucking doctor bill that I'm gonna be fucked up with in the next couple of months. You know what I mean?
For the goddamn treatment you gotta get afterwards. I think that everybody's seeing, and we all seeing it. And like, that's why I send some of these clips to y'all. Look at this bullshit. Look at that bullshit. And these people, I don't know if people ain't been right since the pandemic and they lost their fucking minds. But like, it's like, look at what they doing. Like, you really out here trying to get this off.
Right.
Off of social media. Like, yo, you see, okay, what I say about me is, I'm comfortable in my spot, right? Mm-hmm. I've had enough attention, ladies and gentlemen. And at my age, I don't need that much attention. But I gotta understand that there's people on the come up, younger, you know, stronger, whatever they're doing, are more creative. If that's the case, that's fine. But they want that attention. That's why they doing some of the crazy shit that you see on the timelines. Retarded. Right. It's like you doing too much. I think that sounds about right, in my mind.
Yeah.
And you know, people, they just doing too much in terms of like, I want that microwavable, fast attention. And I think that's what happens with these people, man. Like, I see some of these folks, and you know, listen, I'm blessed enough to be here as long as I have. And watching this stuff on social media, I'm not going to say that it hasn't always been going on, but since social media, like, people are just doing too much. Yeah. They're looking for that next. It's almost like crack. I hit the pipe for the first time, and I want that high again and again. Like the adrenaline rush. Yeah. From that high. I think that people, I'm not saying social media is doing too much, because social media is just an outlet for us all to act a fucking fool. It's the people doing dumb shit. It's right. They just doing too much. I can't believe. You know what's crazy? It's a damn shame I entertain it. But I have to entertain it only to look at the world and go, motherfuckers are doing too much. Right. It's words of Chizz. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Sometimes, like a person who punched their mother in the face, just for the fuck of it, just for views and likes. Just to have somebody laughing. Did you see that one I sent y'all where that little boy smacked his mother?
Right.
I got it, but I ain't watch it.
But see, my thing is, we're going, shout out to DJ Evil D. We're going to DJ Evil D page. So DJ Evil D takes the content from other people, puts it on his page, and then we watch it via DJ Evil D. So Evil D is like, okay, y'all can do the fuckery, but I'm going to get the motherfucking traffic, which is working out for him. Because we're not going to directly these people pages to see the fuckery. You know what I mean? We taking the shit right off. Shout out to DJ Evil D. Shout out to DL Hughley. Shout out to motherfucking Earthquake. You know what I mean? All these people take other people content and repost it on their shit for us. Okay, now you did all this fuck spleen and all this smacking and all this other shit, but guess what? Evil D just got over 1,100 reviews off your video. So how smart is that? You're not even getting paid for the shit.
But that's why I wanted to say people doing too much.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you gonna do too much, motherfucker, get paid on your own platform.
Thank you, man. Get paid for it. Like, you know what? Who started this shit up? What was the name of them people? I think on MTV, the crazy white, the white guys.
Jackass, Johnny Knoxville and them.
Jackass. But they owned that.
Right.
Yeah, they did own that content. By the way, they did.
They did. Yeah. They own that content. They own that content.
Yeah. They own their name. Right. They had their name trademark, Jackass.
The whole shit. You know, so they
well, I think the first ones I seen ever to be just doing dumb shit just for laughs and giggles, but making a whole bunch of money off of it. You know, even before all this shit came into play with social media, internet, people doing dumb shit. They get Hollywood shows and the most. They made a lot of money with that show. What was this? All right, what's the show they had?
What the
Work With Me, Jesus.
The real world shit, the reality shit.
The real world, yeah. The precursors to all of that.
Right
now, this is what you have. So shout out to Jackass. Shout out to MTV. Let's clap for that.
Yeah. Johnny,
they kind of started it all. They just social media or internet. Yeah, because it was even thought about. They don't know it. I'm pretty sure Knoxville, all of that stuff, they probably looking at shit going, look at this shit we started by looking at it on social media. Because the thing is, people are just doing too much on social media. And don't get me wrong, it's an outlet. This is why we're here on the show, this podcast. So I don't want to knock the hustle. But, like, when you look at the feeds, you go, damn, people just doing too much. Especially when they're doing that crate challenge. Motherfuckers stacking up higher. Okay, you stack it up this high, I'm going to stack it up this high. And motherfuckers was hurting themselves, falling. Imagine the pain falling from a crate tower stacked up 9-10 feet in the air. And them creating bones, reshape, all types of crazy shit. Yeah. But this is what people go through to be famous. Like, you doing too much. The funny thing is, every generation tries to outdo every generation. Right. And I think that's what we have right now. It's like, it's crazy to think about, man. What would happen to having pure talent at something? Because I believe everybody got a particular talent. I think God blesses everybody with that. So particular talent. What happened to that? Instead of just doing dumb shit, doing shit that could hurt you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
break your fucking neck.
You know what I was tripping on with that crate challenge? Cause my thing is, y'all doing the crate challenge, but none of y'all motherfucking ass like to go up any goddamn stairs in the projects or wherever the fuck you live at. Your ass will even take a motherfucking elevator any fucking day. You know what I mean? But your punk ass want to climb some goddamn crates, willing to bust your whole fucking shit up for some goddamn challenge, man. Fuck that, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, what happened to the old? Last time I seen motherfuckers did with crates, we made basketball rims out the bitch. We do motherfucking 12-inch vinyls in the motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Now motherfuckers want to sit here and make steps and climb all high and shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. Then gonna call
that shit got out of control. They had motherfuckers in Africa doing that shit. Let me tell you, these motherfuckers in Africa, in one of them countries, they stacked the crates up at least 12 feet high or even better. I'm like, this is suicide.
But that's what I'm saying. Why Africa doing? Africa, y'all don't even got no stairs like that in Africa. You know what I mean? What the fuck is y'all doing? Trying to stack some shit 12 feet tall, knowing the fuck y'all ain't never been trained on no type of stairs out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Come on now. That shit is crazy to me, bro.
They stacked it so high, they had to get a damn ladder to keep on building it up higher.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
I'm like, this gotta be the craziest nonsense ever created.
Again,
you're doing too much.
You doing too much. That's the real definition of Johnny Knoxville. That's what I'm gonna call everybody now. Anybody that do some jackass shit get the straight up Johnny Knoxville award. The Johnny Knoxville.
So they had mad.
Shit if you don't own your content.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again. Let me say that again for people who want to sit here. Yeah, man, I'm trying to go viral. It doesn't mean shit if you don't own your content. Meaning, you got your boy sitting there filming your shit, but if you got your boy posting what he filmed of you on his platform and it goes viral on his platform, guess who receiving the benefits, motherfucker? It ain't your ass. It's him who held the fucking camera. So,
ain't that some shit?
Right. So understand again, Jadakiss, what are we doing here? Understand.
What are we doing
right,
here?
You know what
are we doing here?
Understand, if you're gonna do some shit like that, and like Jones said, we not knocking nobody hustle to do what they want to do in this world. You feel what I'm saying? You do what you want to do, but at least own the fucking content that you're gonna do it on. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Own the shit. Get paid off the shit. Y'all motherfuckers just do some shit just for the sake of, hey man, they got the phone camera out, I'm gonna act a stone cold fool. And don't own shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That shit is just weird to me, man. But yo,
hold on, before we go. I see you was about to chirp us out, man.
Yeah.
I heard the coldest song, man.
What was the coldest song?
I got the coldest song, man. The motherfucker about to give you right here. Eddie Kendricks. He is a friend of mine, right? So I needed Jesus in this motherfucker last night. Can y'all pray for me, motherfucker? Somebody please pray for me.
Yeah.
Right? So I put on Eddie Kendricks. He is a friend of mine. And listen to this motherfucker right here. It ain't got a lot of dialogue through the record.
Right.
Total ass motherfucking song.
Oh man, I gotta check it out. I'm
gonna send it on our shit. And you listen to the record. Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead. I want you. What's the name of the record again and the artist? Say it again for the people.
Eddie Kendricks, friend of mine.
Gotcha.
Eddie Kendricks from the Temptations.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that motherfucker's so cold. It'll make you dance, but make you praise Jesus at the same time.
Ooh.
And y'all motherfuckers know the feeling now. I thought I was about to get the Holy Ghost on the floor last night. Whoa, that boy, he got that high tenor voice.
Yeah.
And the way his track was, it was almost like a club feel way back when. And I said, God damn, this is a cold ass motherfucker. Yeah, everybody listen to Eddie Kendrick, friend of mine. I'm gonna send it on our TOTC boys, y'all.
Okay.
But that Mac, I know Mac gonna be like, we could beat out this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know me. I'm always looking for that niche of it, man. I'm always looking for that niche of it. I know Chizz, I know we didn't get to a lot what we wanted to talk about on the culture, but save some of it for next week, because we definitely is.
Okay, yeah, it was a few more things.
Yeah.
Chizz.
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we talking about cold tracks, if nobody, shout out to Curtis Mayfield. If y'all I never seen the movie, but Curtis Mayfield Snake Eyes soundtrack album is probably one of the coldest, underrated soundtracks that should be at least have an honorable mention out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
When I told Jones, and you know Jones is a walking music library out this motherfucker. I said, Jones, I called Ray Jones, let's keep it one.
Yeah, I remember
Jones.
Yeah, right.
I said, yo, Jones, you ever heard of this movie called Snake Eyes? Curtis Mayfield did the soundtrack. And Jones was like, man, I never heard it. I'm like, for real? It came out in 76. 75, 76. He said, man, I know Earl Curtis Mayfield shit, and I never heard that. I send the motherfucker album to Jones. Jones, you got to hear this motherfucker album. Get off the phone with me, and me and Jones, I was on the way home, going back and forth on the text. Jones was like, this shit is cold in the motherfucker, man. I said, yes. This motherfucker is so underrated that why nobody ain't mentioned. I know he got the Superfly, he got Claudine, he got all the good shit.
Right.
Why nobody ain't mentioning this motherfucker?
But I had never heard that. And I was like, so Matt shouted to me, Chizz, and I'm listening to track by track, and Matt's telling me the coldest tracks on it. And this is one track on there. I said, Matt, goddamn. You know, you get that old man shit, goddamn. You know, that's how cold it was, shit, goddamn.
Right.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Right. Chizz, I gotta shoot it to you,
Chizz. A bad boy.
I'm telling you, Chizz, when you hear this motherfucker, Chizz, you gonna roll.
Snake Eyes, called Snake Eyes, right?
It's that Snake Eyes soundtrack. What you gonna do? Chizz, you gonna roll you a joint. See, this is how cold it is. This is how cold this motherfucker is. He ain't gonna roll no weed. He gonna roll him a joint.
He gonna roll a joint.
A joint. Easy Wider jump off. You know,
Easy Wider.
Remember that Easy Wider and shit? Yeah. You gonna take your motherfucking bag, you gonna put your shit in there, you gonna get the rolling, the licking and shit, and you gonna roll and you gonna puff that motherfucker up. And when you play this motherfucker, Chizz, the shit is so cold, that motherfucker first bar is gonna resonate in your spirit, bro.
Yeah, man, you remember the first bar?
Oh my God. He said, I had to keep on lying to keep from dying.
I had to keep on lying to keep from dying.
Boy.
That's some hood ass shit right there. I don't get it. You know what?
Hey. Listen, y'all look that up on your YouTube. Go in your search bar and look up Curtis Mayfield Snake Eyes soundtrack. I'm telling you, you'll get all the motherfucking tracks and you play that motherfucker.
Man.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. The title was Snake Eyes, right?
Uh-huh.
You never heard that song before you said, keep your eyes open on a nigga that's eyes open.
Come on now.
Snake Eyes, bitch.
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. Look.
Hey, listen to me. I'm telling you, that soundtrack should have been in the honorable mention at least. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. At least in the honorable mention, for real. Yeah. So, go check that out, man. And with that being said, man, let them know where they could catch y'all at, fellas.
Well, you catch me on Facebook, Lawrence Chizz, on Instagram, Chizz1984, Chizz1984. Go on YouTube, Funk Around ENT, Thomas Music Group, subscribe, listen, go to all your streaming platforms, go buy, stream War Man on instrumental projects. Peace, one love.
Hey, hold on, Jones, hold on. That motherfucker forgetting a lot of shit. He forgetting the motherfucker. Right.
I saw it.
Yeah, this motherfucker trying to be on policy shit.
Chizz need him a chick, like when he do it like the Fan Holy.
Right.
Chizz need him a chick about like 60 years old and shit. But you're fine ass.
You know, hey,
Chizz an old soul, right, man?
Right.
So take it. He needs like a chick she about 60, and she talks to him like, I got you, baby.
Right.
Oh, baby. He need one of them.
He's an
old soul, too.
Yeah.
Right. She cooks some breakfast and eggs and all that shit. He won't butt naked.
Right.
You know. And, Chizz, I think secretly, Chizz is a down low brother, but he like older sisters, because he had older sisters in his life, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they wouldn't be the best lovers, I think Chizz needs something like that. He needs something like that.
Right.
So he left out Mr. Sacco.
Right.
He left out this fans only. I'm with you, man.
Right. And to Jones, and to piggyback off of you, Jones, when you go on OnlyFans/Sacco, that's SOCC-O, right?
Yeah.
He is accepting double ARP cards. Shout out to Chizz. He accepting double ARPs. He accepting SSI. He not turning down. The only thing he not fucking with is post-dated checks. You know what I mean? He accepted all major credit cards and debit cards out in this bitch. Shout out to the homie Rock.
Yeah, you need like that 50+ crowd,
right?
And in his 30s and shit.
And for the older crowd, he giving you 20% off if you go to the shitologist.com, because you know if you eating that motherfucking wheat, that wheat ain't making your motherfucking bowels move. So he giving you 20% off for consultation at the shitologist. You know what I mean? Shout out to Roundtree catering to all the old people out there. My man Roundtree, you know what I mean? And now that he got his motherfucking new phone, you could call that motherfucker 5G Roundtree.
5G Chizz.
Yeah, 5G Chizz, 5G Roundtree out this motherfucker. Understand what it is? Yeah, let's go, Roundtree.
Hey, before I go, I had a flashback moment, y'all.
What's good?
I was working. Hold on, y'all. I got to pull this together. All right. I had to really pull it together. All right, so I went to part-time at Fridays, y'all. I know we doing the sign-out, y'all, and shit, but it was something I meant to say in the show.
Okay.
Man, listen, y'all. I showed up to work last night. There was a chick in there that was working with me. I seen her like about maybe a couple weeks ago. Hey, Earl, how you doing? Right. See, I'm a 1984 bro.
Got you.
Right?
Got you.
Tanya Davis. If only you knew. This girl reminded me of Tanya Davis. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. Jesus, good God, oh, Heavenly Father. But she got the braid pulled back all the way down to the ass. She about 6 foot. Tattoos on her shit. Legs off. I said, and she lives from Earl, right?
Right.
I said, God damn. I'm lying with you. Make an old man wish of younger days. Hey, girl, I tear that pussy up. And she just tapped me on the shoulder, on the back blade. Hey, you so crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy, but I fuck you.
Oh, man.
That girl was fine in a frog tail. I said, I got to get away from her because I'm going to get in trouble.
Oh, my God.
Lord.
Hey, Jones.
On that note.
Hey, Jones, what you said to him?
What's up?
You better never come around me naked on payday.
Let's stop for that. On some real shit, that girl's probably only like 20 years old. And everybody had this moment on their job.
Right.
She was so fucking fine. I was like, oh my God. Her ass was so sexy. I was like, she was Tanya Davis like now. I said, girl, you about 6 foot. I could get over behind that and no, I know damn good and well that can't be the case. But like, but that girl was so fucking fine. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm done. Let me just get my car and drive the fuck home.
Yeah,
you know? You know what? And I think every brother had that experience. When you get older and you remember certain things that remind you of things pleasantly.
Right.
Let me say it again. When you get older and you remind yourself of things that are presently from back in the day, and you go, let me tell you, that girl was so fine. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I would just leave it at that. So I'm gonna shout it out. I'm all like, let's make a clap for that.
You
finish out the show, man.
I got you.
I don't want to think about this girl no more. Okay.
I got you. You could definitely check out, like Chizz said, check out all the YouTube pages, man. The End of the Bench, Built for This Radio, Front Ground Records, ENT Productions, Timeless Music Group. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit that bell, that notification bell, and subscribe to all the channels out there. You can catch me at Matt_Knox201, at Illmatic Beats on that Twitter, at WeBFTN on that Twitter as well. You know what I mean? Man, again, this monkeypox is out here. Please, please protect yourself. What's going on?
Man, it was the first case of a dog catching you, I heard. He ran into a dog.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, this shit getting wicked out here.
Hey, man.
Yo.
Who fucking monkeys? It went to a dog now?
Yeah, they said the dog was licking the wounds off the person who had it, and he fucked around and got this shit. I never heard no ghetto shit.
It ain't safe out here for the pets, man. It ain't safe.
It ain't safe, man.
Chizz, you don't give a fuck about the pets because you killed a cat. So shut up.
Yeah, you did kill a cat, Chizz. You got that one record. We talking about Brittany Griner, but that's gonna pop up on your motherfucking record too, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You type in Lawrence Chisholm murdered the motherfucking cat and shit.
But Jimmy got feelings for Kokomo.
You know what I mean?
You know,
but yo, make sure, please protect yourself. Wear a condom. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Still continue to wear a mask, because this monkeypox shit, you don't know what the fuck goes on with this motherfucker. I'm telling you. It's
over 7,000 cases in the States now.
You even scared to touch the motherfucking doorknob after this motherfucker now.
Yeah!
For real. Yeah. So, man, please protect yourself at all time. You know what I mean? On behalf of the motherfucking, your boys, DJ Mad Knox, Earl Jones, 5G Roundtree out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's your boy, 5G Roundtree. You know what I mean? It's your boys, Theory of the Culture, right here on Built for This Network, because it's for the strong and not the weak, baby. We out of here. Peace.
With it, streets on fire, I'm frying my dinner, quick like Sugar Ray Leonard. One love, any boy gets served like tennis. Menace, you call a rap old dog. Me and my pen form in the Voltron. Cold, my heart built with a snowball, and I fuck old women like Zohar. Roll on like Mitchum, Barry Bonds this bitch when the beat start pitching. I'm broke, my ATM ain't kicking, but what I drop, I feel expensive. Look at me, nigga, I got it in pocket. Ask Houston, high rocket. If I go hungry, you getting robbed by me, Biggie Smalls, and the Delphonics.
Yo, man. Yeah, take it back to race straight off the motherfucking concrete, nigga. You know how I go, man. Word up, let's go. Before all the cussing and the gunfights, don't wanna rum nights. Yeah, scramble when it's sunlight. G's in my pocket of juice. Blue goose, I'm a goon under the moon. Glow on the boosters. Yeah, deadly, my sons regret me. Windpipe writing the mic fight, respect me. I'm from where to get down. Machete your mother, snatch your brother, strap you down. You know the deal when we do this, chill. Catch me in Brazil, ratchet on little glasses to kill. I swear to the real, my real. If I don't win, then I won't spend. I'm grabbing bill. That's the hammer, I'ma do this, Nana. Niggas who hunt, snatch them up, bite the clip the banana. And this is for them good niggas. Blow that L and blow that well and watch the book niggas. Yeah, watch them jokes niggas. Y'all know what it be, man.
Gotta kill these voices in my head. Bunch of fucking roaches, man. G'd up, married to the game without a prenup, and she don't act up if I don't eat her. Damn, now that's what I call a diva. I'm sick, man, I'm what you call a fever, and now I'm putting snow up in my cheaper. Pack a little heater, the gang get cola in the freezer. Hit your little corner with the sweeper, dance with the reaper, sharper than the fuck. Plus I'm laying in the cut like a half moon Caesar. What you getting is the truth. My bird eye vision spot the pigeon in the coop. Same way I live it, how I spit it in the booth. Next to RZA, ain't no nigga bigger than the group. Nah, stack, fuck that. We come strapped, bust gas, drug raps, and pump crack. What you trying to do, nigga? We done that. I'm off the gun rack, nigga. Put your gun back. Yeah, if you slow your blow, boy, you gon' lay where you lie, nigga.
Get ready to crack and flush that dust. Hurry with an ass to that. Come on, down. Hey, yo, I woke up in handcuffs. Heard the police wanted me dead. Big bulletins flashing all over. Kingpin still moving that wet. And his main goal burnt up a discotheque. He's a hazard, classic nigga. We got a flick of him. He jacked Nate while he took the picture. And we tapped his crib. Bugs all in the jacuzzi. Under the seats bed, we found the Uzi, truly. And we know about his bitch in Charlotte. Pooped the overstate troopers, found 2 revolvers. And she told us them handguns, that's my father's. And I'm licensed to carry those shits regardless. I just played my man. $250,000 worth of fireworks. Coming back from Japan, it's nothing. Y'all police be frightened. And stop looking at my pussy like I wasn't sucking them out on y'all pussies. Catch me next time. Bye bye.
Alright, fellas, stand back and watch the closing door.
Network for the strong, not the weak.